part of a watercolor that I started last night, and I am doing the finishing touches on it, which will be done with both watercolors and acrylics. And so we're going to be putting in some trees. This is my reference photo, but I'm not going to pull it out right now because I have all my my things that I took off trees. And so I put in here, this is the third time that I've have started this live. Anyways, this is 999 Show Art. Like and subscribe. I'm on my way to 10,000 subs. At least that's where I'm trying to go next. My next goal. And so, what should I put in next? The trees or the telephone poles? Let's put some trees in. I think that will work. Now, I think we might do for these trees, we might just do, I think I'll use, I'm just about ready to clean this thing out. So let's make a mix of this yellow ochre and some black, maybe some red, some yellow ochre. Let's put a bunch of water in it because we are kind of working with that. So if we're going to just make, we're probably going to want to make the telephone poles like the same kind of color as well. And sure, yeah, that's right. Let's go. We're going to take that, some black. We're going to lay it in here. And I think if we got any red, do I have any red that's left in here? Or is it all this red a goner? I think the red's a goner. It's all dried out, but the black is not all dried out. So we'll just kind of mix this stuff down. It's kind of a grayish tone now. This is okay though. This is the quiet voice edition. Maybe we'll do back here in the back, like a telephone pole coming down, kind of a dark here, and it's there. Okay, that's not bad. And but I'm gonna put a tree in over here. What do you think of the skyline? Does it look pretty energetic, pretty dynamic? Maybe we'll just put this in here. Maybe it's gonna be like a little fir tree, but it'll be silhouetted in here due to, we got like a different bit of coloration going on with now I'm probably just doing what you're not supposed to do and just literally mixing our acrylics right in with watercolors right in the same thing, using that. Anyways, it should work. Let's just put this in here, the ground. Maybe that works. I don't know. Another tree, I think. Feels like this brush just doesn't feel that pointy enough. I feel like it needs to come like here. And yeah, I like the colors on that now. Looks really, really kind of that the reds. And we'll just come back on this other direction. You see I'm using the flat of the brush here in order to get that sort of an effect that I want. And see, is there any more red in here that I can pick up? Got that in the clouds. Just to finishing off the whole ambiance here. Come back in and trees. Maybe a little black. Just kind of putting it in here. I don't want to get it all over the place. I just have a bit. It's like an old dead tree. Doesn't look bad. Okay, another color. Do I got another color in here? Yeah, it's time to clean this up. Colors are getting kind of... Let's take some of this over here. Soak it out. Just using the flat of the brush just to get that tree effect. If you like the video, please feel free to like it and to subscribe. I do a variety of content on my channel. A lot of paintings and then like tomorrow night I'm going to do a interview with Essence of the Moon while we color the 10 of Cups. 10 of Cups. I'm going to come back in here. I'm going to do a tree on this side here. Let's see. Maybe we want to make it taller. So you're coming clear down to the road here. Like that. And I hope that this looks like it has the energy like everything is just whizzing by. And that's kind of the effect that I'm hoping that this has in this painting. It's just almost like a 5x7. And so I'm gonna start with, we'll just do fir trees. Fir trees are kind of simpler. I'm just gonna put it in here. And so it's at dusk, maybe sunrise, sunset. I'm not sure. But you know, it really doesn't matter, does it? Kelly McKinley, music models. Thank you. Thank you. We're going to be, I'm going to try to have this thing finished in under a half hour if I can. And this is like, multiple layers. I've done multiple layers on it. I did my first part on it last night, and then we just worked on it. I worked on it several times this afternoon. Thank you for that. So we're just trying to get it to Bob Ross. Well, it doesn't matter now. Yeah, you're right. It doesn't matter now. Uh, get a lot of happy accidents. Last week I got a happy accident, and where my brush, it tripped up in the microphone wire, because I have a microphone in my camera, and and, and it rolled onto the beach, and then I thought, holy fucking shit! Sorry about my language, but it was just a matter of uh yeah, trying to get this thing to work. My I've been I don't like wasting paint, but I still got paint in here that's not like well, thank you. It is, as you can see, we're just using the flat of the brush. If we were doing big, we might be using a palette knife right now, but this is a combined acrylic and watercolor painting. And then I'm going to put in some more telephone poles right on the side. I think probably another tree of some kind, maybe like uh, maybe a deciduous tree. I don't want to spend too much time on it, but it's fine. Let's just kind of bring this down here like that, and right now it looks like somebody praising the sky, but that's okay. You just build it. It's over here. It's gonna live right over here. This tree's gonna live right over here. And then I'm gonna probably finish this one with the watercolor, and just to give it some the body that it needs. Maybe we'll make it taller. I think it needs to be taller. What do you think? Kelly McKinley, Music and Models. What kind of stuff do you do on your channel? Let's put this thing up here like that. Kind of all these different directions, this way and that way. Now, I don't know how many people do live art on in the vertical lives or on YouTube. Let's just do another, just kind of this way. You just really kind of want that effect, like you're just whizzing down the road, and then maybe another tree right here. Let's just finish that one first. Let it dry first a little bit, maybe. Yeah, let's let it dry first, and then we will come back over it with the watercolor, and we'll do watercolor over there. And then we have the telephone poles, which I think I'll just do that here. We are we're gonna mix up a coloring here. I'm gonna add some of this yellow ochre to it. I'm like actually mixing and matching brands here. What I have in that little jar is actually yellow ochre that's golden open, and then the rest of these paints in here is Amsterdam series. They're student grade paints, and that yellow ochre is actually a pro grade paint. And then the watercolor. This is the watercolor kit that I was using to Van Gogh Pocket Box. It has Actually, it's 15 colors plus a brush. And I just started painting watercolors about, I think we'll make this tree kind of, it's just kind of like that. It's fine. Kind of in here, and we'll just kind of, that brush is kind of gloopy. We don't want it to be gloopy. That's the one thing I don't want to happen. Let's go see if I can grab some of this blue in here. Maybe there's no blue left. And we'll take some of this yellow. This is a reflex yellow, so it's sort of a fluorescent color. I'm just going to pull this in here and to give it some, yeah. And flat of the brush just to get that effect like it is a fir tree, but there are different ways to do this. You can do a stippling method, but I'm wanting to do it. Maybe I should come back over it and stipple so it has a I'm in 16 minutes. I really want to finish this pretty soon, so try to keep it around a half hour. Oh, yeah, you know, I got this function. I'm going to try this. Where is it? Here? Okay. All right, let's just do that. Using the flat of the brush. Oh, I didn't want that to happen. That's all right. Happy accidents, right? Bob Ross says happy accidents. So I'm going to come in here with this yellow. I'm going to put that in here. You're just whizzing on by, so, you know, just a snapshot of something. And let's just grab some of this yellow ochre in here. And a little water in there. It won't hurt it. So this would be that stippling action. Kind of get it in here. Just, I'm holding the brush clear back on the handle here. Just, you know, it's when you're first starting out painting, there's this temptation to hold that brush like that, but it works way better if you pull back and hold at the end of the handle just to get some better effects in here. And you can see that it does work better that way. And maybe we'll come in here on this one. We're going to add some more over there just to fill out the body of it, make it seem like it has just a bit more body. I like how how these are on there. It was totally accidental. And we'll just put this in here so it makes this tree a little bit more body. Give it more body. Okay. All right. I got to learn how to talk right. I can't talk right. Talk right. You know, got to talk right. There we go. Cool, cool, cool. That's really cool. Let's see, is this dry over here? So maybe we take a, in here, we're going to take this, like coming down like that. Let's build that other one out. Let's use a different liner brush to do this. I mean, granted, the watercolor brushes, these are not watercolor brushes that I'm working with. I'm working with acrylic and oil painting brushes, but these work too. Where's the brush I want? It's right here. So this is my other liner brush. We'll use this one. Okay. And I'm going to come into this Van Gogh pocket box. And I'm going to work on this tree over here. I think we'll start with a little of this green here. And we're going to just put it in here. But I think it may need to go with this burnt, what is this, burnt sienna? Yeah, the burnt sienna. Let's use the burnt sienna instead. And we'll add that in. Where am I at? 21 minutes? Because I do want to see if I can get this thing done in about a half hour. And I think we're going to do that. Get it in here. Is this a deciduous tree? Is it a fir tree? I don't know what it is. It doesn't really matter, right? It just doesn't matter. It's whatever you think it is. Whatever you think it is what it is. Okay, we're going to put some of that in there. Clean my brush off a little bit. I'm going to come back in and we take this Viridian green, just a little darker green, and we're going to add that in there. And just get that classic watercolor effect. So it's kind of loosened. Color is all loosened here, loosened up, and there. Yeah, I like that. That's good. And maybe we'll come in onto this one. That's watercolor right over the top of our acrylics. I think we can do that on this tree too. Maybe, yeah, I don't know. You know, it'll dry and it'll be fine. And we'll just come in with a little bit of slightly different color. Maybe back in here with this burnt sienna. Can you hear the brush strokes in here? I can. It's right on the paper because this is not on a watercolor paper. It is on a, we're using a mixed media paper. So I'm going to go back to the other brush and work on those telephone poles. All right, let's see here. I want to add some black into that thing, right? Yeah, some darker colors. We'll put a shit ton of water onto this spot, kind of awaken everything, and add some more of this yellow ochre. See if I can clip this thing again. All right. And then here's this other telephone pole coming right here, coming on down like that. And then we'll add this darker tone color to this. like that. So it has a little bit of light because your headlights are just flashing on it. So we'll just add a little bit of this yellow ochre onto here, so it's kind of like a sparkler. Get that sparkling effect, like your headlights are showing up on there. And let's see, how would these things look when you look on the side? Does it really matter that much, or like that? Probably not, but here we go. This is what we're doing. All right. Yeah, no, it's not perfect, but there, kind of like that. It's bigger. And then, all right, it's like an old country road. Just barreling down the highway on this old country road. Yeah, okay. I'm feeling like this brush just isn't going to suit me very well in this next thing that I want to do. And let's see if we can get it coming from here to here. There we go. Like that. And then maybe coming from here, clear off the set here. Oh, this line just sucks. Line really sucks. It's not straight at all. Oh well, it's fine. It's fine. Whatever. All right. And then coming down here, there. There we go. Like that. That's pretty close, right? What do you think? I'm almost at the 30-minute mark, and maybe another little shrub or something like over here. Yeah, we'll do that. Telephone poles aren't perfect, but oh well. You know, sometimes it's really hard to do perfection when you are painting. Maybe it's hard for me, maybe not hard for you, but hard for me. Just another little tree here. And I'm going to finish this thing up almost at 30 minutes. So this is a drive into the sunset. As I mentioned, this is 999 show. And I'm going to go back in with some watercolor there and finish that little tree off. A drive on a country road at night or near night. And let's just take this thing. I'm going to add in just that color on here. That. There. Kind of put it in here all nice and loosey-goosey. There we go, coming down there like that. And I probably shouldn't have put it directly onto the green there. I'm going to just add it in here. kind of just kind of loopy motions there. Clear off frame. I'm at 30 minutes in, and let's add one more color into that. I want to go back into get this burnt sienna, and kind of just mixing it in here. There. Kind of over there in front of the pole. Clear off the screen. I'm just going to lay it in here. There. Now I got that color just sort of pooling up. We're going to just pull it down. Pull it down. We're just going to pull it down. Pull that fluid clear down to the base. There we go, like that. And, all right. I'm going to... Should I take the tape off to show you what this is? It's actually a card. And let's put it all over there. I'm going to clean off the top of the paint here. Just kind of clean off all these other extra colors on here. And we are... I should initial it, shouldn't I? So let's see what happens here. I hope that it doesn't pull off the paper too. So pull the masking tape off. So 32 minutes into this presentation. All right. Let's get this corner over here. Uh-oh, some of the paper is pulling right off the top there. Now, sometimes that's the way it works. Let's see if we can not get the paper to pull off down this side here. And how does that look? Doesn't that look really striking? Let's take it down this side. There we go. How would you like to receive this in the mail? Now I'm going to pull out the reference photo and you can take a look at that. And this here's the reference photo. It doesn't look anything like it, but it's close. Drive down a country road. Doesn't that look inviting? Well, let me know. I'm gonna turn this video off. This is 999 show. We're doing art right now. Like and subscribe for more unique content, more live shows doing art, tarot, and then there is my Sunday after church chat where I dive into the Gospel of Thomas and my Catholic Missal. And so thank you everybody who left a comment in the chat, and I will see you all the next time. Bye-bye.